Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Eddie's Toy Box. And today, something a little different. I want to chat with you about the season finale of Game of Thrones last night. So, kids, this video, not for you. I won't be cussing, I won't be swearing, but I will be talking about Game of Thrones. And if you're not old enough to watch that, then maybe you can click one of my Sesame Street videos or something like that. But spoiler alert for everybody that has not watched the finale of Game of Thrones. I will talk about something that happened. So keep that in mind. You have been warned. And now we're going to speculate what could happen next season on Game of Thrones. Because from my understanding is the TV show has caught on with the book already. So there's no more to go off of. If you read all the books, congratulations. I did not read any of the books. But now, all you book readers have caught up to all us TV watchers. So, again, spoiler alert, proceed with caution. Last night's finale of Game of Thrones ended with Mr. Jon Snow here dying. Which has left everybody in an uproar because Jon Snow seemed like he was untouchable in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so nobody really is safe on Game of Thrones. I feel like you're safer if you're a character on The Walking Dead than you are on Game of Thrones. But for some reason, Jon Snow seemed like the one exception to the rule, that he'd see it through to the end, and last night proved that wasn't the case. He was actually betrayed, very Julius Caesar style, by his brother of the Night Watch, the Watchman, protect the wall, all that mumbo jumbo. But if you've been paying attention this season, it seemed like it was leading to that. And then with everyone saying that this finale would be more shocking than the Red Wedding, you knew somebody big had to bite the bullet. And it was either going to be him, Dany, or Tyrion. And given Daenerys and Tyrion's storyline, didn't make too much sense for one of them to be it. So Jon Snow was the exception, you know, he's the one that you're like, all right, maybe it will be him, and it was. So, what do you think? Here's what I think what's going to happen. The the Red Witch shows up to the wall after Stannis and his army get slaughtered at Winterfell, outside of Winterfell, and she doesn't say nothing. She just enters, and that's it. That's the last you see of her. I feel that she is going to revive Mr. Snow here, and he will be released of his vows to the Night Watch because he died. Now, Kit Harington, who plays Jon Snow, said in an interview that he was done, that he died, and that was it. And here's the thing. That could be true, but at the same time, if you believe it's true, that's what he wants you to believe. He's not going to come out in an interview and say, oh yeah, guys, I'm going to be alive next year, and I've signed up, and I will be back, because then that kind of ruins all the anticipation leading to the next season, and HBO wouldn't like that. It's one of those things where he probably signed a confidentiality agreement to say that he wouldn't say he would be back, to leave it all up to speculation. I think he's going to be back. I think he'll be revived, and he'll go on to lead, not the Night's Watch, he'll go on to lead everyone else in battle against the White Walkers. I think the Night Watch is going to have to pay for what they did. But he seems like he's a bigger character than just what we've led up to. Like two weeks ago, when that big battle with the White Walkers and him sailing away on the boat, for him to just have that ending that he had last night, it doesn't make sense. It's anticlimactic. And where was this guy during all that? He comes out and he saves he saves Samwell from getting beaten up by those guys, but he's not going to save his master. Makes no sense. All anticlimactic. But they say that Jon Snow's bloodline goes a lot deeper than just being Ned Stark's illegitimate child. The theory is that Jon Snow here and Daenerys share the same bloodline, and that he really is Ned Stark's sister's kid that she had with a Targaryen. and that would make him like very special, and you know, the real king, the real master of the Iron Throne. So chances are he's going to be back next year. If he isn't, and this has been his final curtain call, I'm with all of you, very upset about it, because it just makes no sense to be that anticlimactic and then not have him be there when the White Walkers show up. But you know, Game of Thrones is known for that. They'll give you something in season 2 and they won't even touch base upon it until now. So it's hard to keep up. But I think we'll see more of Jon Snow next year, because finally maybe he knows something, because he knows nothing. And that's it. So what do you guys think? Did you like the Game of Thrones season finale? It was good. The first 80% of the season was kind of boring and dragging and long, but the last 2 to 3 episodes made up for it. So we'll find out next year what happens. And if you like this video, like it, comment, subscribe for more. Follow me on Instagram at ESBJO_figs. Follow me on Twitter at Eddie's Toy Box. Join us on Facebook at Poppin' Off About Funko, and look for my column every Thursday night on popvinyls.com, and a link for everything will be below in the description, so you can be like Jon Snow, and you can say you know nothing, but I just told you, down there, in the description. So, as always, be kind to one another, have a great day, and free the pops, and be wary of the Night Watch, because I don't think I can trust them anymore. Alright guys, we'll see you around.